Hunter's Green and Golf Club in Tampa. You're well into the evening now. I hope you're having a raucous time, and I wish I was there. I'm trying to keep up with you guys right now, but it's a tough task when I'm sitting here in my office drinking alone, talking to you guys. Anyway, I will try. Let me have a little taste. Fantastic. It can only be better if I was in Tampa with you guys. All right, sticking with the Napa theme, the next one you guys are going to try is also a very rare release, which is called Yardstick. And I don't know if you remember what a yard is. So a yard is the old form of measurement for distance. So 3 feet to a yard, etc. And so I wanted to, it's kind of a knock on Napa. Just like people think Napa Valley is the benchmark for Cabernet, just like the yard used to be the measurement for distance. Napa is a little passé. Alexander Valley is where it's at right now. So anyway, we still celebrate Napa, and I still make a lot of wine with Napa. The other funny thing is that I was telling this story in Houston once, but the name, the knock on metric versus imperial also came to a head when the British and Americans got together and they sent a satellite out to Mars and arrived within 100 feet of the surface and disappeared. And the British called the Americans up and said, "I thought you said left-hand thread." And the Americans said, "I thought you were talking metric." And I was telling the story in Houston, and everyone was laughing except for one table, and I went up to talk to them, and guess what? They're all from NASA. And I said, "Is it a true story?" They said, "Yes." It arrived within 100 feet of the surface of Mars. The legs popped out, and the satellite plummeted to Mars. And so there's a $1.8 billion crater on Mars. Yardstick comes from just south of Oakville, where we make most of our Cabernet, in an area called Yountville, which is the next area south. The vineyard was planted for Simi. Before it became part of Constellation, it was part of LVMH. And so when you drive into Chandon vineyard in Napa, you'll notice there's a lot of Chardonnay and Pinot Noir there. And then beyond that, it's all Cabernet. And that was all planted for Simi. And I really like it. Yountville's a little cooler than Oakville, so you're going to get a little bit more richness and more black fruit when you try this wine. So this is I think you'll be trying the 2018, I want to say. Yes, this is the 18. I think this is the one that you're going to be trying. And then the last wine of the evening. So I make 5 wines at the very top, and this is one of them. This is called Game Ranch. If you get back on to Oakville Cross, so you've just passed the Hillary Vineyard on on Highway 29. You turn left as you head south from St. Helena. Go down Oakville Cross. You'll see Groth on your left, Silver Oak on your right, and then you'll see Plumpjack. And right opposite Plumpjack, Game Ranch. And it's the only little knoll in the Oakville region. And it's really important because this vineyard faces north, so it's a lot cooler and up off the valley floor. Really, really unique site. We only make 300 cases of this in a good year. And so the next vineyard is Rudd, and then behind me is Tench, which is a very famous vineyard, goes into some amazing brands, and Screaming Eagle. So it's beautiful location. And what you're going to get in this wine is a lot of power, a lot of richness, and very, very supple tannins. And I think you'll be having the 2016 tonight, which is a little bit cooler than what the 15 and 17 were. So it should have pretty good acidity, but you'll get the black plum, you'll get the peach character, and you'll get a lot of this sort of black fruit. But at the same time, you'll have a little bit of tension in this wine, just keeping the whole wine together. And anyway, I really wish I was out there with you guys in Tampa tonight. Salute to you all, safe drive home, and thanks again for trying Goldschmidt wines. Cheers.